Hello and welcome. I am Sukung. Over the past 10 years, I have been a corporate training manager, an HR manager, and an English lecturer at Institute of Foreign Languages at Royal University of Phnom Penh in Cambodia. In my career, I have seen a painful pattern. I have seen many capable individuals with great technical skill, high work ethic get stuck. They did not get the promotion they were looking for. They ended up looking at people who are less qualified get the promotion. And they get stuck not because of their technical skill, but because they could not communicate well in English. In this course, we are going to cover the mindset shift. How are we going to avoid the trap of translation gap from Khmer language to English? Email mastery. How do we write in email so that our email got read by busy managers? Meeting confidence. How to interrupt and disagree without being rude. The interview. How are you going to sell yourself using the HR perspective? By the end of this course, you will not just speak English well. You would command the room in English. Are you ready to upgrade? Let's dive in. Why do smart people sound unsure in English? Not because of the vocabulary, but because of the translation gap. Translation gap happens when you think in Khmer structure and you try to paste English word on top of it. Let me give you a specific example. In Khmer, we often use topic common structure. We begin with the objects first and then action later. For example, របាយការណ៍នោះខ្ញុំផ្ញើរួចហើយ So if you think in our structure like this and you paste English word on top of it, it would come out like, that report I sent already. To a Westerner, this is grammatically incorrect. So to correct this, you just need to think in block. In English language, it has to start with a subject and then verb and then object. SVO. So instead of saying, the report I sent already, you said, I have sent the report already. Or I sent the report. So I am the actor, function as a subject. Sent is a verb, and the report is an object. Another example, we also usually remove the subject. Let's say on the way to work, you were late. So when you arrive, you would say, have traffic jam. Because in Khmer, you translate it as មានការស្ទះចរាចរណ៍ But in English, this is not correct. Because in English structure, you would need a dummy subject. So instead of saying have traffic jam, you need to correct it to there is a traffic jam. Subject, verb, object. So next time when you struggle to form a sentence, I would like you to think in block as an SVO. Who is the actor? What is the action? And what is the object? Let's talk about the single biggest mistakes I have seen in many Cambodian emails. And I call this politeness trap. In our culture, we would like to be polite. We use so many words to cushion the blow. We appreciate hierarchy. But when we translate softness into English context, it sounds weak and confusing. And the biggest offender is please kindly. I see this every day. Please kindly check. Please kindly approve. Here is the truth. To an international native speaker, please kindly sounds old-fashioned. Worse, it sounds like you are begging. If you are a manager, a team leader, you do not beg, you direct. So, what should you say? Just delete kindly. Please send the report by 5 p.m. Is this rude? No. You use the word please You were clear about the deadline. That is professional courtesy. Kindly is a filler word. It adds no value. It only lowers your status. So your challenge today, go through your sent folder and count how many times you use kindly. I bet it is a lot. Now stop using it. Many of my students fear being direct. They think being direct means being rude. They think if they do not use 100 words to ask for something, they are looking aggressive. Let's read this sentence together. If it's not too much trouble and if you have time, maybe you could take this? What do you think of this sentence? This is a weak sentence. Why is this bad? It gives the other person an option to say no. It sounds unsure. How about this sentence? Check this now. This one actually is rude. And why this is rude? Because it treats the person like a robot. You just order them. How about this sentence? Please review this by tomorrow so we can meet the client deadline. Notice the magic trick here? The magic is the word so. When you give a reason, so we can meet the deadline, directness becomes helpfulness. You are not bossing them around. You are helping the team to succeed. So this is what we call the sweet spot. Being direct saves time. And in business, saving people's time is the highest form of politeness. I want you to listen to these two candidates applying for positions and tell me which one sounds more confident. Candidate A says, I would like to apply for the manager position. I hope to hear from you. Candidate B says, I am applying for the manager position. I look forward to hearing from you. Who sounds more confident? Of course, the answer is candidate B. I would like to is a wish. I am is a fact. We often use would like or try to because we are afraid of overstepping. We don't want to sound arrogant. But in English, ownership language builds trust. If you say, I will finish the report, I trust you. If you say, I will try to finish the report, I am already worried you will fail. Stop trying, start doing. Use I will. Managers are busy. I used to get 200 emails in a day. And if I did not understand the subject line, I would not open it. The worst subject line that I received were hello, questions, urgent. These subject lines tell me nothing. A perfect subject line is like a newspaper headline. It needs two things, the topic and the action. For example, budget report, approval needed. Budget report is the topic. Approval needed is the action. Now I know exactly what is inside. Another example, instead of meeting, you would need the topic and the action. So you would write it as meeting request, finalize Q3 sales strategy. This respects my mental energy. It helps me prioritize. So if you want your email to be read first, write the best headline. Let's talk about the storytelling habit. Many professionals write email as if they're writing a mystery novel. They start with the background, then the context, then the weather, and finally, in the last sentence, they ask for what they want. In the West, we flip this. We use BLUF, bottom line up front. This means your first sentence must be the most important one. Don't write, Dear boss, because the rain was heavy, traffic was bad, and my motorbike had a flat tire. By the time I read that, I am already annoyed. Write this instead. Dear boss, I will be 20 minutes late due to a flat tire. I will join the meeting via Zoom. The news, I am late, come first. The context, flat tire, come second. This is not rude, this is efficient. In high-level business, efficiency is the language of respect. Saying no is one of the hardest things in business because we fear damaging the relationship. So sometimes we say yes when we mean to say no, and then we miss the deadline, and that is much worse. You need the positive no formula. Step 1. The thank you. This is how you validate the request. Thank you for thinking of me for this project. Step 2. The refusal and the because. This is when you need to say no, not maybe, and then tell them why. However, I am fully booked with the audit this week and cannot take this on. Be clear, do not say maybe, say cannot. Step 3. The pivot. This is where you offer a solution. Perhaps my colleague Janta can assist, or I can look at it next Monday. By writing like this, you offer a solution. When you offer a solution, you are not a blocker, you are a problem solver. You maintain the relationship while protecting your own time. I hope these tips help you feel more confident and authoritative in your next meeting. But what we covered today is really just a small sample of the communication strategies I have developed for the modern office. If you are ready to truly master your executive presence, I have launched a comprehensive online course on Udemy called Professional English for Cambodian Leaders. I specifically designed these for Cambodian professionals who want to bridge the gap between local communication styles and global business standards. We go much deeper into topics like overcoming the politeness trap, mastering the BLUF method for emails, and leading high-stakes discussion with confidence. You can find the direct link to the course in the description below. Join our community of learners and let's take your career beyond the office. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more leadership and career insights. I am Sokong and I will see you in the next episode.